Welcome back to Closing Open Wounds with Cleisha. I am yours truly, Cleisha. Get on in here, get on in here. So it is Saturday, it is my day off, but I was encouraged to do my final POV on the Shannon Sharpe Shenanigans. Okay, I was on a panel the other day and it got really exciting. I'll use that word. Check the description box for the link. It was good. It lasted 2 hours, and it literally could have lasted another 2 hours. There was a couple of us on there just giving our point of view of how we interpreted the whole situation. Now, I'm not here to place blame on either one of the parties. If you watch the video that I just spoke of, you will see basically my stance is I don't feel bad for either one of them. Who am I? I am nobody, but that is just my point of view. When I listen to the videos and I listen to the audios of everything, me honestly, and I told one of my coworkers about this, I think they actually cared about each other in some toxic kind of way. There's no way I'm going to be sitting on the phone breathing air if I don't actually care about you. Now, yes, I do believe that she set him up, but that's not what I want to talk about today and why it's been so pressed upon me to talk about this. Set aside Shannon Sharpe's status and the other young lady. Let's set aside everything that they've done and what they're doing and how they make money and what have you. What you have is two toxic people that need healing. Break it down to the lowest common denominator. That is what you have here. And I think it's very important that we really take introspection of our relationships. Is this person good for me? Do they bring out the best in me? Now, I am not a huge follower of Shannon Sharpe. I, of course, have seen some of his interviews that interested me. However, I do remember particularly a clip where he talked about how he was teased or he didn't feel that he was attractive coming up. Women wouldn't give him the time of day. And what I want people to zone in on is that arrested development, that trauma that keeps him there. And this is why, in my opinion, I am not, judge, jury, or anyone, but in my personal opinion, this is where he is arrested at. This is the emotional capacity where he's arrested at. He is trying to live out the past. He is trying to show people that he can get these women and this, that, and the third. And he's living out um, his own fantasies. The Bible calls it the lust of the flesh. I do believe, and this is going to be very brief, so this is why I'm zooming in on this. I do believe that, like the Bible says, we get carried away by the lust of the flesh. If indeed more people really invested in real relationships, really vetting people to settle down, to build a life with, we could trust again and we could build our lives with people. But if we do not, this is what we will get. We will continue to get more of the same. There are many men and women, like I stated in the video, the panel that I was on, there are many men and women just like Shannon Sharpe and this young lady who don't have any money, any status whatsoever, and they continue to perpetuate these types of relationships. Now, of course, if you follow me, I've been married 3 times. Who am I to talk? I can talk because I've been through it. I don't only have life experiences in it, but I also have some educational backgrounds as well with it. And it's just sad to see broken people get together to destroy one another. It is really sad. Let's get to the root of the issue. This just isn't about Shannon Sharpe. This is about everyone. This is about all of the the broken people, the unhealed trauma, not going to counseling, not praying, not finding God. This is what this is about. This is only blown up because of his status. We all know two people that are going upside each other's head and they are back together in a toxic relationship. We all know a few of them. As a property manager, I come across it a lot of domestic abuse, a lot of broken women and broken men trying to find themselves, a lot of men beating on women because they don't feel good about themselves. We can go on and on and on. So, my thing is, can we please learn from this Shannon Sharpe situation and like all of the others? Puff Daddy, R. Kelly, the list goes on and on and on. I want our beautiful black men to be aware of the pitfalls that comes when you don't face your trauma, when you don't heal, when you don't settle your mommy and daddy issues. And yes, this goes for women as well. We are not exempt. We are looking for fathers. Me, I want to know more about this young lady. Does she have parents? How was her relationship with her parents? In particularly, how was her relationship with her father? Because no healed woman would put up with this unless this is actually what she wants. I feel bad for no one involved in here. And this is just my take. I am nobody, but, I had to get it out there. And hopefully, I am praying that everything works out for the both of them. I pray that they learn. There is so much more I could say about this, but it is not my place. I just wanted to go over what I thought from being invited on a panel and us discussing what is actually going on. I do feel that from the evidence that has been put out so far, I do feel that this started out consensual. I really, really do. But when you have kinky situations and little hair pulling, a little grabbing of the neck, and all that stuff, you know, hey, you like what you like. The lines are so blurred, who can tell who's right and who's wrong? Who can tell who's lying or who's telling the truth? In addition, I do believe this does sound like a woman scorn. I will say that. Especially when you hear the audio, the whole Michelle situation and everything. This is a woman that is scorned. And I do believe in some toxic kind of way that they actually cared for one another and it got really ugly and the relationship came to its end. But that is just my take. I love you guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe and put in the comments, what do you think is going on? How do you think this is going to end? He's already stepped down from his job. You know, it's so much. I'm praying for the best. I love you guys. Talk to you later.